So thank you for championing this. And thank you also to all of the advocates, including folks here at the Humane Society who really helped to get this over the finish line. And with that, I'm happy to turn it over to Senator Bullock. Thank you.
Well, good morning, my furry animal lovers behind me, in front of me, and above me. I wanted to first take a moment to thank everyone who helped us get Jerry's Law across the finish line, including the advocacy and support from Yavapai County Sheriff David Rhodes, former Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio, the current Maricopa County Sheriff Jerry Sheridan, and I saw Clint Van Woffen here, who works for him, so thank you for being here. Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell, Pinal County Attorney Bradley Miller, and his affiliate Beth Golden, the Arizona Police Association, the Arizona Association of Counties, and the Arizona Fraternal Order of Police, just to name a few law enforcement groups who requested this bill that will allow prosecutors to hold individuals accountable come September 26th when the Sessions bills take effect. Also, a big thank you to my battle buddy, Representative Blackman from Snowflake, who is actually in his district today, for sticking with me this session in name of our pets. Thank you to the countless volunteers and advocates who came down to the House at the end of May. Everybody who's wearing an orange shirt, I'm assuming you were also there, to urge the Speaker to hear Senate Bill 1658. Sadly, I had to take some time after you all left and went home to raise my voice with the Speaker to get the bill up on the board in the House for a vote. Once it got out of the House, I told the Senate President I would be withholding my vote on the Senate budget until I knew this bill would be scheduled for a final vote. Obviously, I was promised it would get a vote, or we wouldn't be here today. I would also like to thank the Arizona Humane Society and Maricopa County Sheriff Animal Investigations Unit. These entities have seen a huge uptick in animal cruelty cases over the past 2 years. I really don't know how you're able to do your job so well, but thank you so much. I really hope this new law will keep you all less busy. I received an outpouring of email from the community at large in the fall of 2023, asking the legislature to help address the animal hoarding case that became known as Chandler 55. The Chandler 55 department seized 55 dogs from that resident and placed these animals into custody of the Arizona Humane Society for medical attention and care. As a result of this horrific situation, legislators learned there were significant shortcomings in our state law that made it difficult to prosecute people who commit cruelty against companion animals. I met with many constituents, foster groups, old and new friends who are involved with animal rescue groups and charities who help keep and rehabilitate animals in owners' homes. I also contacted the Chandler City Councilman, Mark Stewart, to figure out what Chandler was going to do to update its animal cruelty ordinance. I also reconnected with a friend of mine who was a campaign volunteer for my 2018 House campaign. We would be out canvassing, and suddenly she would text me and say, "Hey, I saw a stray dog or cat on the last block, so I'm gonna have to go rescue it, so I'll catch up with you later." It became so commonplace, we never thought much of it. She contacted me in 2023 and urged action by the legislature. After the bill was signed on June 27th, she texted me saying, "Amazing work." Even though this bill was watered down in the House from the Senate's initial version, the remaining parts of this bill will still provide law enforcement with the necessary tools to act more quickly and obtain a warrant. Senate Bill 1658 will provide law enforcement with the clear, enforceable standards they need to protect animals in critical need. This bill does not penalize well-intentioned pet owners who make honest mistakes. This bill targets the most egregious perpetrators of harm against companion animals. This bill is named after Jerry. Jerry is right here. He was one of the dogs rescued and thankfully survived the Chandler 55. Thank you once again to everyone here today for your efforts in helping us get this much-needed legislation across the finish line.
Good morning, everybody. We couldn't be more excited to be here. I'm Dr. Steve Hansen, President and CEO of the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you all for joining us today. It's a profound honor to stand before so many individuals who played a critical role in bringing Senate Bill 1658 to this historic moment. As we gather here, I want to reflect on how far we've come since the Chandler 55 case almost 2 years ago. The heartbreaking situation sparked a movement that brought together advocates, lawmakers, community members to pursue meaningful reform. Today, thanks to your collective efforts, the most significant piece of animal welfare legislation in the past decade is moments away from becoming law. SB 1658 will help ensure that tragedies like the Chandler 55 never happen again to pets like both Butters and Jerry. And we're so grateful that they are here and doing so well. But I want to extend our sincere gratitude to Governor Hobbs for her unwavering commitment to the welfare of animals in Arizona. We are honored to welcome you here today as you sign SB 1658 into law, in a facility where the very animals this legislation is designed to protect are receiving care. We are deeply grateful to Senator Bollock for her tireless dedication and leadership. Her unwavering resolve was instrumental in advancing this legislation to the governor's desk. And we're here today because of her commitment. Finally, I thank you, our amazing advocates and rescue partners who have been a voice for animals. Your voice is powerful. And together, we made sure Arizona's laws reflect our values of compassion and protection for the most vulnerable pets. This law will save thousands of lives every year and marks a vital step forward in our fight against animal abuse and neglect. Thank you all for being part of this important and lasting change for Arizona's animals.